This is a continuation of 4-4 counting rules, and my next rule is the permutation rule number 2. The number of permutations of n objects when R1 objects are identical, R2 objects are identical, P objects are identical, etc. What we need is it's a slightly altered version of the permutation rule, where you take n is the number of objects and R1 identical, R2 identical, and so on. What you need to do is you need to divide by factorial of each one. The assumption is that we are arranging all n objects. It is much easier to see this using an example. The example I'm using is out of the book. It's 4-48. We need to permute letters. How many permutations of the letters can be made from the word statistics? So very important. Statistics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. So my n is equal to 10. I'm trying to permute through 10 letters. So ideally, it is 10 factorial. It is just permutation. Order matters. I'm just rearranging the 10 letters. The only problem is that some letters look exactly the same. For example, this S, and this S. As in, if I'll put S1, S2, S3, SSS, or I'll start with this one, and then this one, and then this one, well, we can't tell the difference. So what we need to do is we need to divide those out. So there are 3 S's, there are 3 T's, 1, 2, 3 T's, there are 2 I's. How about an A? There is 1 A and 1 C. Notice 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 9, 10. I have my 10 letters as in everybody's accommodated for. So there is no distinction between the 3 S's, so I'll divide by a 3 factorial. This is another 3 factorial for the T's, another 2 factorial for the I's. I don't need to include the 1's, although this is not going to make a difference. If I multiply by 1, 1, nothing's going to change. This is a calculator problem. I couldn't find a picture for the calculator to put in this software, so I will finish it in class or as a different video. On your calculator, find the button Math. The next one is you want to use an arrow over to probability. Under probability, you will see NPR. This is your permutations. You will see NCR. That's combinations. This is a lecture that follows this example. And the factorial symbol, which is right after that. What you want to do is you want to type in, you want to quit this menu, go into 10, math, probability, down to your factorial. You're going to get your really huge number. You want to divide this over by opening parenthesis, go another 3 factorial times another 3 factorial, and multiply by 2 factorial, which is just 2. If you divide everything out, you're going to get 50,400 as the number of permutations of the letters. The last portion of 4-4 is combinations. Combinations is selecting distinct objects without regards to order. Order doesn't matter. So selecting objects, order doesn't matter. The formula is NCR. It is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial, because what we want to do is, if I'm selecting person number 1 and then person number 2 and then person number 3, if I just need those 3 people, selecting him in the order 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1 shouldn't be it's a different permutation, but it is the same combination. So there's going to be a lot less combinations than there are permutations. My first example is 4-48. A director of movies at the park must select 4 movies from a total of 10 movies. So selecting 4 out of 10 movies, making n to be 10 and r to be 4, because I have a total of 10 movies to select from and 4 that I need to choose. We need to show the movies at a park. How many different ways can the selections be made? So I'm going to make a note. Order doesn't matter. How do you know that order doesn't matter? It should make sense. It says how many different ways can the selections be made? Meaning, I just need to choose 4 movies. Doesn't matter which one comes first. I just need to choose 4 movies. So if you are using the word choose rather than I need to put them in a specific order, I just need to choose 4 people. I just need to choose 4 movies. It is combinations. If you'd like, okay, let me start here. Combination has a formula NCR, meaning the big number 10 goes first, the 4 goes on the other side. 10 is the number to choose from, 4 is how many you need to choose. 10 factorial goes on the top, 10 minus 4 is 6 factorial, and 4 factorial. You're more than welcome to figure this out by hand, or go into math, go over to probability, go down to number 3, NCR. You will put 10 as the number to the left of the C, 4 as the number to the right, and the answer is 210. So there's 210 different ways to select 4 movies from 10.